Welcome to day 6. Enemy number 3, perfect. And back to the classroom again. Remember sitting in the classroom taking notes? Why were you taking notes? Because later you would take out those notes and try to memorize them so you could take a test and answer the questions correctly. You were listening and writing and learning to be correct, to be perfect. And that's just fine for biology, but not for English. For English, perfect is bad, mistakes are good. Here's why. Reason 1. When you're thinking about being perfect, you have some tension, some stress. And stress, as we learned, makes it much harder to learn. When you're not worried about being perfect, you are relaxed. And when you're relaxed, you learn much better because you have removed the stress filter. Reason 2. Perfect is a game ender. What I mean by that is, if your goal is to be perfect, either when you're listening or when you're speaking, because you know that it's not possible, you don't even try, and then it's game over. So many of my students tell me that they don't speak when they have the opportunity, and they even avoid situations when they could practice their English, but just because they're afraid of not being perfect, they don't. Okay, your new belief. New belief is mistakes are good, perfect is bad. When you make mistakes, that's when you're learning. And when you're learning, you're improving. Therefore, if you're not making mistakes, you're not improving. In conclusion, when you do your English during this program, you must not worry about understanding everything and remembering everything. Your goal is not to be perfect. Listen just to listen, to hear the message, to enjoy it. Read just to read, to understand the writer, to enjoy it. And speak for the same reason. When you relax and stop worrying about being perfect and remembering everything, that's when you'll start to make real progress. And something to think about. In what areas of your life do you try to be perfect? What if you weren't worried about being perfect? How would things be different? Okay, think about that, and I'll see you tomorrow.